Hello, this is Ron Leggett here with Real Legit Customs. I just got done cleaning 18 fish. We got a limit today, 3-man limit in 3 hours. But I want to go over some of the baits that we were using and some of the tactics that we used to catch those fish today. So I'm going to turn my camera around here. And the first thing I'm going to show you, these are all dead eyes, right, Rob?
Yep.
Okay, so these are deep diving crankbaits. These are known as dead eyes. And these colors have all produced well for us on this trip. And I will have Rob kind of describe which each pattern is, starting at the top here.
Yeah, top pattern is sunburnt ghost gill. It's got kind of an orange back, orange belly, some gill looking patterns on the cheeks, some bars. Next down is snakehead, which is orange on top of orange with white and black, and some green metallic in there as well. It's a ghost color metallic. And then we got Dad's Hot Rod, green back, and then green and orange throat and belly. And then we got blue fruit stripes. Yeah, you guys can see it's based on the gum from back in the 80s. It's what it reminded me of. And then next we've got, this one's been really good for a lot of people. Space Junk, been an extremely good pattern down here for a week. So, and then Comet's taken at least 5 or 6 fish at this point. Really good pattern. And then another version of a gill, we got, this is Marine Ghost Gill. Also, my ghost gills have been really good deep. So,
and then I'm going to show you some other lures that we've been using and that are good. These right here we call our walleye minnows. The bigger bills here you can see, these are our deep diving walleye minnows. This right here is the Galactic Perch. Has done well for us out there over the last few days. Good enough that we accidentally stepped on this and broke the treble hook. So that one we've kind of put aside for now. One of our heavy duty lifters for the walleye minnows is this right here. And this is Meadow Hopper, and I can't tell you, this has probably put well over 10 fish in the boat for us so far this trip. Been a very good pattern. I have this also in shallow minnows. Actually, you know what? I had those in shallow minnows. They've all sold out. These right here are the shallow minnows, these two. Notice the bills. They're smaller. They don't dive as deep. The other thing is they have a much more subtle action, and our shallow minnows and our shallow bandits have been on fire the last 2 days. Something about that subtle action with a little bit of a lighter rattle has really done well for us. This right here is the copper shad. This one I'm showing you, this has caught a lot of fish. This was one that I did not produce for sale because I at first did not like the pattern. But I can't tell you how many fish in the last 2 days this has put in the boat for us, but it's upwards of 10. So I'm really rethinking this pattern right here as far as painting it for people to buy. If you got any comments you want to leave about that, please do so. And this is a new lure that we're starting to paint. This is our Wally Bomber. Today alone this put about 5 fish in the boat, and over the last few days it's put several more fish in the boat. Currently have this pattern, very similar to this pattern, for sale. This was another one that I did not create for sale because I wasn't sure how much I liked the dagger pattern on that, but it's turned out to be very good, so I'm thinking about making that for sale for people, painting that for sale. Now, I do want to talk about these shallow divers. So to get them down into the target zones where we're fishing and where we're catching fish, we have to use a system called snap weights. And some people don't quite understand or are unsure exactly what snap weights are. Lots of different snap weight systems out there. This just happens to be the ones that we have. I think these are offshore tackle, Rob, is that right? This right here, you can see pretty clearly it's got a 2.0. That lets you know that this is a 2-ounce snap weight. This bait right here, what I've been doing with it is I have been running this bait out 20 feet. After I run it 20 feet, I snap weight this 2 ounce onto it. As you see, this snaps right on your line. Make sure that the line goes below that little peg that sticks out so that you don't lose the snap weight. You let this clamp on the line, and then you continue feeding line. And then I feed it a total of 80 back from the board, snap the board on, then I run it out. That has been on fire for us. The other thing that we've been doing is we've been running what we will call a straight line or a flat line. That's basically, we set a rod and a rod holder. It goes directly over the side. There's no board attached. We'll take a shallow minnow like this. We'll put it on. I will run it 20 feet out. Then I will take a 3 ounce snap weight. You can see right there, 3 ounces. Snap that on, and then I let the line run out for another 50 feet total. And I stop it, and I set the rod in the rod holder, and it literally is a flat line straight behind the boat. And on both sides, Rob's been running his a 3 ounce at about 15 feet back from the lure, and then another 73 or so out from the rod holder. And we've been picking off fish very consistently with that method. So if there's any questions about anything that we've gone over here, please just let us know. We're happy to talk to anybody. We're happy to answer questions. We're happy to assist in any way that we can. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Rob?
Legit good or bit.
That's right. And then we got Tommy over there. Anything you want to add? No? Sweet. And always, as always, legit, get or bit.